Welcome back to the channel, where we turn creativity into powerful design and animation skills. If you are serious about mastering graphic design or creating professional assets for animation, Adobe Illustrator is one of the most important tools you will ever use. When you first open Adobe Illustrator, the first thing you see is the home screen. This is where you manage all your projects. From here, you can create a new document, open existing files, or explore ready-made templates. When you click Create New, a window opens that lets you choose your artboard size, resolution, and color mode. For print work, you usually choose CMYK, but for animation, digital art, and social media, you will mostly use RGB. You can also choose presets like HD video, mobile, web, or custom sizes. It is the industry standard for vector artwork, character design, logos, motion graphics assets, and digital illustration. Before you draw your first shape or design your first character, you must understand the workspace, because the interface is your control center. When you understand where everything is and how it works together, you can design faster, cleaner, and with much more confidence. Before we begin, take a moment to like this video so more creatives can find it, and subscribe to the channel for weekly animation and design tutorials that will help you grow from beginner to professional. Once you click Create, you enter the main Illustrator workspace. The center of the screen is occupied by the artboard. This is your digital canvas. Anything inside this white area will be part of your final design. Anything outside the artboard is just a temporary working area. Many professionals use the space around the artboard to store extra objects, sketches, or alternate versions of their design. You can have multiple artboards in one document, which is extremely useful for animation and storyboarding, because you can place different scenes or frames in one file. On the left side of the screen, you will find the toolbar. This is one of the most important parts of Illustrator. It contains all the main tools you use to draw, edit, and manipulate objects. At the top is the selection tool, which is used to move, rotate, and resize objects. Right below it is the direct selection tool, which lets you select and edit individual points and paths. This is very important when creating detailed shapes like character outlines or logo curves. The pen tool is one of the most powerful tools in Illustrator. It allows you to draw precise vector paths by placing anchor points and connecting them with curves. This tool is heavily used in professional illustration, character design, and icon creation. You will also find shape tools like rectangles, circles, polygons, and stars. These are used to quickly build basic forms that you can later modify into complex designs. The type tool is used to add text, which is essential for titles, captions, and logo designs. At the top of the screen is the control panel. This panel changes based on what you are working on. If you select a shape, it will show options for fill color, stroke, size, alignment, and corner rounding. If you select text, it will show font options, size, spacing, and alignment. This panel acts like a smart control center that gives you exactly the tools you need for the object you are working on at that moment. On the right side of the screen, you will see several panels grouped together. These panels are extremely important for organizing and controlling your artwork. One of the most important panels is the Layers panel. Layers allow you to separate your artwork into different parts. For example, in character design, you can have one layer for the head, one for the body, one for the arms, and one for the background. This makes it much easier to edit and animate your artwork later, especially when importing it into animation software like After Effects. Another important panel is the Properties panel. This panel gives you quick access to the most common settings for whatever you have selected. You can change size, position, color, opacity, and even apply simple effects from here. Take a moment to like this video so more creatives can find it, and subscribe to the channel for weekly animation and design tutorials that will help you grow from beginner to professional.